Hello. I'm in a new location today, so I have to make sure my camera's okay and everything's alright. But if I'm honest with you, it's good to be with different people in a different environment. Because I'm down south, the weather is more balanced. Whereas when I was up in Scotland on my little island, the weather was so changeable. It's like the weather was lively, just like the sea, calm. And what I'm really trying to say to you is it's good to have these experiences. Now, I just talk about life in general today. Now, up north, I did meet a lot of diverse people when I was on my island. Down south, it's the same. However, it's the same problem everywhere, I find. If you're a foreigner, you should be learning English. Me, I practice my English because I will be an English teacher. And it's nice just to sort of chill out. Because see, I'm in transition. I don't need to work. I've got financial independence, no money worries. And in the gym today, I see a lot of people doing the grind. I spoke to one fitness instructor because she had the exact same body as me. That is super slim and fit. I says to her, all nutrition? She says yes. And that's the key in the gym, is nutrition. However, the human condition is work hard, but it's not so easy to be disciplined with food and nutrition. And it's nice. I'm happy here. As I was going to say, in the southwest, the people are more calm. And I like this. Up in Scotland, I found the people a bit too lively for me. Maybe it's the weather that causes it. Makes the Scottish a bit more, have that energy. I don't know. Maybe it's just a Celtic thing. I don't know. The Anglo-Saxons here definitely calmer, and I like this. And that's why it's so good to travel. You meet all these different types of people, and it gives you confidence. When I'm up in Scotland, I'm odd to the Scottish because I've travelled too much. Down south, I'm the exact same. However, not in Oxford or Cambridge. And because they will enjoy the discussion with me. Because I have an English language degree. And that's how it works. People like being with people that are the same, with similar skill sets. Interesting, isn't it? And not that I have a thing about Oxford or Cambridge. One of the reasons why I have a thing with Cambridge is once you've travelled, you've met lots and lots of people. And where I'm going, abroad, I will meet lots and lots of interesting people. Because elites travel, you see, and they go to oddball places. And because we are both foreigners, we will both have a discussion. Because it's always nice to speak with another native speaker. It's a pity that when you meet the British abroad, genuinely you can have good conversations, you're out for a meal and you can have a nice chat with them. But in the UK, for some reason or other, people are just too busy working, too busy with their lives, they don't have time to open up to others. Interesting, isn't it? I'm down south, learning French, still doing my fitness, doing my diet. My diet's coming on well, as you'll see. Yeah. just over 1,000 calories a day. And because the weather's good, it's easy to do 1,000 calories a day. Interesting, isn't it? Well, it's just how it is. I know my own body, and I find getting in shape in summer, super stripped, is much easier. And also, because I've got my life all together, I've got no worries. Whereas, imagine I didn't have money. I had to work for money in a job I didn't like. Could I do this diet? Probably not. But in the future, I will be more into trading. But trading doesn't really start again until September, October. In the summer, finance tends to go down because people go on holidays. This is the holiday season that we're coming into. So it's not a time for the markets. This is a quiet time for the markets in Britain. And if I'm honest with you, I'm happy down south. The weather's better. The English are more reserved, and I like this. When I was up in Scotland, I struggled with the Celtics. Because on my island, there's a lot of people with, shall we say, that would benefit from eating a more balanced diet. Down south, generally speaking, the English look after their health better than the Scottish, just by looking by the eye. In my experience too, the English do tend to be more careful with what they eat. Interesting. Maybe it's the cold weather up north that makes them eat the wrong type of foods. But going back to what I'm saying is, I love travelling. I love the van life. And it's nice that I have money, because I've been looking at a 50k Volkswagen camper, but 50k the cost, and it's luxurious. And I thought to myself, that's nice. And that's the problem you've got with Ian, you see. I live under my means. I've got a six-pack. I don't need to work. And that's because I'm disciplined. Interesting, isn't it? But would I do this again? The van life? I would have done it sooner. Because you're outside the system and you don't have to grind away so much just to pay the bills. When you're outside the system, your costs are a lot lower. And if you respect money, your money can go further. I think if you live in a house with all the bills, you have to work a lot harder just to survive, for that roof over your head. Anyway, I've sort of rambled on today, because, well, I shouldn't really, because I know YouTube won't like it. Because what people want is value, information, and they want to escape their day. And a performer will do that naturally. However, I am not at that stage yet. Because I have to do the grind. And to get to that stage will take time. I am watching YouTube videos of top performers, and I'm picking up tips slowly. And if I'm honest with you, when I first started in the gym, I didn't have a clue. When I first started trading, I didn't have a clue. When the first time I was an English teacher, a novice, I didn't have a clue either. And what I'm trying to say to you is start your heart. And thank you for putting up with me until I get better. Don't work too hard.